Listen, everyone has their own small list of players that, in their personal opinion, believe to be overrated, okay? Everyone has their own players that they think are overrated. And today we're going to be going through a Bleacher Report article about the NBA's most overrated players of the last 10 years. Everyone has their own personal opinion on who they believe to be overrated. Not everyone's going to agree with what Andy Bailey says on this. So we're going over Andy Bailey, writer for Bleacher Report, their personal top 10 most overrated players in the NBA of the past 10 years. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you, okay? I am not some guy that's been watching the NBA since Larry Bird and Magic Johnson were going at it. I would say I'm somewhat new when it comes to the in-depth side of the NBA. Like, if you ask me who was the Hawks' 8th man 10 years ago, I'm not gonna have any idea. I know there's some people who do know, but when it comes to that stuff, I'm completely out of it. I am knowledgeable, though. I like to think I'm knowledgeable at least. So let's get right into it. Hopefully I know a lot of these players. We'll see. All right, starting in at number 9, we have at Avery Bradley. Okay, so I don't know much about Avery Bradley. I'm gonna be honest. I have seen his name around a couple times. Has 2 all-defensive teams. Probably deserves them. It's tough, though, to accurately measure impact on that end of the floor. Bradley's last defense selection came in 2016. To be completely honest, when I heard of overrated, I thought we'd see more like LeBron James. Obviously not LeBron James, okay, but those caliber players, we're probably gonna see them as we get closer to the end of this list. But Avery Bradley, I mean, if I'm not mistaken, the guy was just like kind of a role player, so I don't see how he can be overrated, really. They kind of go through like stats, I guess, plus minus stuff like that. So to be honest, I don't really know what to say about this because I feel like he was just kind of a role player and didn't do much. I could be wrong though, because like I said, I could be wrong. I don't know. Okay, next up, we only have 5 of these players. I thought there were gonna be 10. I think it was the past 10 years thing that made me think that there were gonna be 10 players. Next up, we have Jamal Crawford. Was a fan favorite for 2 decades. He won 3 Sixth Man of the Year awards and remains an ambassador of the game to this day. Overrated Jamal Crawford. I don't think Jamal Crawford is overrated at all. I don't know about you guys, but I never hear anyone really giving like Jamal Crawford like crazy praise. Like I never see anyone say in like an interview, oh yeah, man, Jamal Crawford was so good for it. Like I don't even see that. I don't see anyone talk about him. So I don't know how he could be overrated when no one even says anything about him. I do remember watching him on the Clippers during like the Lob City Clippers days. Just a fun player to watch. I'm gonna be honest, I don't agree with this at all. I think he's really fun to watch. So I disagree with this completely. Bro made $100 million in salary, dude. He wants to be me so bad. Oh, sick. We get a clip. Wait, this isn't. Wait. They spoiled the next. Okay, hold on. Jamal Crawford, I don't agree with this. Jamal Crawford is not overrated. He is not overrated. Let's get that out of the way, okay? If anything, I think he's a little bit underrated. I'm gonna give it to that one. Bleacher Report. I'll tell you that. How about that? Okay, DeMar DeRozan on the most overrated player list of the past 10 years. DeMar DeRozan is a great basketball player, even by NBA standards. You don't make 5 All-Star teams and average more than 20 points a decade without having a ton of skill. So why is he overrated? Due in part to the fact that he's so reliant on the mid-range. One of the toughest spots on the floor, DeRozan has posted a below-average effect. Are they hating because he's good at the mid-range? I don't get it. Let's all be honest here. DeMar DeRozan with the Raptors, super fun to watch, amazing player. DeMar DeRozan with the Spurs, let's kind of erase that from our memory, okay? And DeMar DeRozan with the Bulls, peak prime year so far, prime year, and we'll just see how it goes next year. I completely disagree with this. DeMar DeRozan on overrated of the last 10 years? Hell no. Get this out of here, man. All right, we are on 3 of 5. So next up we have DeAndre Jordan. During the mid-2010s, DeAndre Jordan was one of the league's more positively impactful centers. I mean, here's my thing. DeAndre Jordan is one of those players that, like, I can't say, oh yeah, when I was watching his game, he had such a negative impact on the team. Like, I can't go into detail like that simply because I wasn't watching, okay? I understand I'm not the smartest, most knowledgeable basketball YouTuber. I will say, though, seeing clips and seeing old games, like watching old games back from him with the Clippers, the dude was good. It's another one of those players, though, that I feel like I never hear get rated. I never hear DeAndre Jordan was so good with the Clippers, or DeAndre Jordan was so, you know, whatever. I feel like it's hard to call him overrated. I feel like they're just saying he wasn't as good as people say, but I don't see people say anything. So as he enters his age 34 season, it's hard to imagine the aforementioned. God damn, what is that word? Yeah, no, he's definitely on the downward trend. I'll tell you that when it comes to his like career, and especially because of his age and stuff. The dude was solid. I guess this is understandable saying he's overrated. This is understandable. I understand this one. All right, and the last one, the 5 of 5, the most overrated player of the last 10 years. Okay, who is it? Julius Randle. Julius Randle? Ah, fuck, I spilled my coffee. You already know I gotta clean up the coffee spill with my king towel. Okay, yep, I'm a dick writer. Julius Randle is our number 5. Okay, and what are we having here? Being on a 6-player list with 5 surefire Hall of Famers is a heck of a distinction, but Randle's numbers plummeted back down to career norms in 2021, 2022. The dude was pretty mediocre until the 2020 season. The 1 year when Knicks fans were going crazy because our team was finally doing good, that was like the 1 year that he did good. All the other years, though, there's nothing there. So I feel like, yeah, he had a lot of high praise for around 1 year, but are you really gonna say that he's one of the most overrated players of the last 10 years? Because after that really good year, you're obviously gonna have people who are rating him highly because you have recency bias, and when that next year comes around, you expect him to perform like how he did the good years. It goes with anyone. We all expect DeMar DeRozan to play the same way he did last year, if not better. We don't like seeing players digress. We don't like seeing players go down. We don't like players start becoming bad at the game. So I feel like it's kind of unfair to put him on this list because you can't really put him on here because, I mean, he was what, overrated for 2 years? You're putting him on there over the last 10 years. You're putting him on here. That's kind of ridiculous. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys all enjoyed the video. Shout out to Bleacher Report for making this article. If you guys all enjoyed, be sure to like and subscribe. It helps out a lot more than you think. And comment who you think is the most overrated player of the last 10 years, because that is a title to have. I'll tell you that. And I'll see you guys next video. Later.
I want to crash my car into a telephone pole, standing on the gas with no seatbelt on. I can't handle it. It makes me absolutely nuts.